Get control of yourself and let go of my flag. Let go of my flag, lady. Lady, let go.
You should get informed about who you're supporting.
Lady, you need to get control of yourself.
I wish you would
be an adult. Be an adult.
I'm not going to stop him.
Look.
Biden loves minors. Ew. Oh. But his sign. I'm not stopping him. I wanted him to tell me who heads up Black Lives Matter. He doesn't know. So he shouldn't have waved the flag unless you know.
You're an adult.
You don't know.
You're an adult. Act like one. You're an adult. You have kids? You're an adult. Act like one. Act like one. Act like an adult.
Oh, how sad. How sad. How sad.
So this video is a beautiful example of Republican hypocrisy and how the entire party functions on it. And not just the Republican Party, but white America as a whole. You see, they're always talking about their rights to protest and to have free speech and to have their guns and to basically do whatever the hell it is that they please. Meanwhile, when people on the other side do those same things, protest, have their rights, have their flags, just, you know, exposing what they really believe and what they stand for, it's a problem, so much so that she gets out of her car to disturb them. And another important thing that I really want to focus on is how actually a recent poll from CNN was released that showed that 59% of people who consider themselves to be Republicans say that believing Trump won the 2020 election is important to what it means to them to be a Republican. Nearly 60%, or practically 60% of the Republican Party is so caught up in their right to be wrong that if you don't believe that Donald Trump won the 2020 election, then you really aren't a real Republican. What the hell are we supposed to do with this, people? This is a very, very serious problem because you can't govern authoritarians. You can only get them in line with their emotions and their feelings and be present for exactly what it is that they want. And this is why it's important to keep our eyes on the ball. This is why it's important for us to be just as politically active as they are. Because far too frequently what we see, not only in America, but also throughout history, modern and ancient, is that the people who are the craziest are also the people who are the most politically active. Meanwhile, the people in society who have the good ideas, who are more community-minded, who are more focused on togetherness and helping everybody, typically have their feet kicked up, typically aren't as active, typically aren't as passionate. And oftentimes the Democrats fail to take advantage of the real anger that people have, both Democrats and Republicans in the country, to unite the people together under policies that will be beneficial for all of us. So I really just went on a rant about this video, about my just initial thoughts on this Black Lives Matter Karen who had to get out of the car and had to disturb the people, and all the homophobic slurs that were going on as other people were driving past them in the counter protest. So let's keep our eyes on the ball. Let's get active, and let's laugh these types of things away the best that we can by being active and not just sitting behind the computer screens thinking that it's funny.